Hi, K-pop lovers. Welcome back to our channel. Hey guys. Before we dive into the insane truth about BABYMONSTER that nobody's talking about, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss our K-pop content. Trust me, you're going to want to stay until the very end of this video because the last secret is absolutely mind-blowing. Now, you think you know everything about BABYMONSTER? Think again. Let me tell you something that will completely change how you see this group. When BABYMONSTER was first announced by YG Entertainment in December 2022, the K-pop world went absolutely crazy. Their introduction video got 15 million views in just 3 days, and YG's stock price jumped by 12% in a single day. But here's what nobody talks about: the sheer dedication these girls put into their craft. For members, Ruka, Asa, Rora, and Rami trained for 6 full years before debut. Rora started at age 9, Rami at 10, Asa at 12, Ahayan trained 5 years, Farida 4 years, and even Chiquita trained over 2 years. This is completely opposite to the trend where some idols debut after less than a year of training. But wait, there's more that'll make you respect them even harder. Each member didn't just casually walk into YG Entertainment. They beat out thousands of applicants. Farida, the Thai member with that angelic voice, was the only person chosen out of 1,226 applicants at her audition. 1 out of 1,226. And every single member placed first in their respective auditions against thousands of competitors. These weren't lucky breaks, these girls earned their spots through pure talent and determination. Now here's where the story gets really interesting. The group almost had a completely different lineup. During the last evaluation reality show that documented their pre-debut journey, both Asa and Rora were actually at risk of being eliminated. But you know what happened? The fans spoke up. Yang Hyun-suk, YG's founder, spent 2 full weeks after the show ended just monitoring fan reactions and reading comments from people who desperately wanted all 7 members to debut together. And he made a decision that changed everything. He added both Asa and Rora back into the final lineup, making BABYMONSTER a complete 7-member group with 0 eliminations. He literally said that YG fans are the real YG family, and that Asa and Rora were chosen by the fans themselves. This is the kind of connection between artists and fans that you rarely see in K-pop. Let's talk about their debut because it has secrets people don't know. BABYMONSTER technically debuted twice. They first released Batter Up in November 2023 as a 6-member group because Ahayan was on hiatus. That music video became the most viewed K-pop debut MV in 24 hours with over 22 million views and hit 100 million views in just 18 days. On Spotify, it reached 10 million streams in 10 days, the fastest for any rookie girl group ever. YG later positioned their April 2024 mini-album, BABYMONSTER, as their official debut when all 7 members finally performed together with Ahayan's return. And speaking of breaking records, BABYMONSTER's achievements are absolutely ridiculous for a rookie group. Their YouTube channel hit 1 million subscribers in just 52 days and 2 million subscribers in 129 days, making them the fastest K-pop girl group to ever reach these milestones. Their debut album, BABYMONSTER, set a new record for first-week sales by a debut girl group with over 400,000 copies sold. The title track, Sheesh, hit 200 million views just 33 days after release. Their first full album, Drip, released in November 2024, sold over 1 million copies in South Korea alone, and the music video was co-created with none other than G-Dragon himself. By April 2025, just 1 year after their official debut, they had surpassed 1.72 million total album sales. But the craziest part? Their 2025 world tour. The Hello Monsters tour kicked off in January 2025 in Seoul, and BABYMONSTER became the fastest female K-pop act to headline the KSPO Dome within just 8 months of debut. When they announced Japan shows, all 100,000 tickets sold out instantly. The entire tour spanned 32 dates across 20 cities and attracted 300,000 people total, and this is their first world tour ever. Fans rave about their live vocals, with every review mentioning how they sound even better live than on recordings. Now here's something that shows their resilience. Member Rami went on hiatus in May 2025 due to health concerns, missing the remainder of their world tour. Despite being down to 6 members, they didn't cancel a single show. When they released We Go Up in October 2025 without Rami, the music video still hit 100 million views in 13 days, proving their strength as a group. Here's another secret most people miss: BABYMONSTER is actually a multinational powerhouse. The 7 members speak Korean, Japanese, English, Thai, and Chinese collectively. Ruka and Asa are the first female Japanese idols to ever debut under YG Entertainment. Farita and Chiquita are from Thailand. This linguistic diversity allows them to genuinely connect with fans across Asia and beyond without needing translations or intermediaries. And now, let me tell you about something that sets BABYMONSTER apart from almost every other K-pop girl group out there. BABYMONSTER has been recognized by industry professionals and media as an authentic, all-rounder group, and the members have been labeled as elites for their abilities. But what does that actually mean? It means every single member of BABYMONSTER excels in vocals, rap, and dance. Not just 1 or 2 skills, all 3. You can literally pick any member, and they can deliver powerful vocals, spit bars in a rap verse, and execute complex choreography at a high level. This is extremely rare in K-pop. Most groups have designated rappers, designated vocalists, and designated dancers. But in BABYMONSTER, Ruka is a main dancer and main rapper, but she can sing. Asa is a main rapper who also handles vocals and is a phenomenal dancer. Farita is known as a vocalist, but you'll catch her delivering rap lines too. Ahayan is a main vocalist who's also listed as a rapper and dancer. She's the definition of an all-rounder. Rami is a main vocalist but has been seen rapping. Rora is a lead vocalist with a unique husky tone, but she's not limited to just singing. And Chiquita, the youngest, is a vocalist, dancer, and sub-rapper who can switch between all 3 roles seamlessly. This versatility means that BABYMONSTER's songs can be incredibly dynamic. They're not locked into one formula or sound because every member brings multiple weapons to the table. Early critics were harsh, calling their sound too derivative of Blackpink. But BABYMONSTER evolved. With Drip, they found their true color. With We Go Up in 2025, they pushed further, even experimenting with country pop in their track, Wild, something nobody expected from a YG girl group. They're not trying to be the next Blackpink, they're becoming the first BABYMONSTER. What makes BABYMONSTER different is that they don't rely on backing tracks to hide weak live vocals, and they don't have members who just stand there looking pretty while others do the heavy lifting. Every single member contributes vocally, rhythmically, and physically to every performance. This is why their concerts get rave reviews, because fans are witnessing 7 elite performers all operating at maximum capacity at the same time. Despite all their success, these girls remain incredibly humble and grateful. In interviews about their world tour, Ruka said, "I realized how music connects us beyond language and culture. The cheers and love from every country gave us so much strength." When asked how they want to be described after their We Go Up comeback, all the members agreed on one phrase: artists who truly enjoy what they do. Not the biggest group or the most successful, just artists who genuinely love their craft. Their impact extends beyond music. BABYMONSTER is a major advertising force. They're Pepsi presenters for Asia Pacific, brand ambassadors for Adidas, and have worked with PUBG Mobile, Google Pixel, McDonald's, and Oreo. In July 2024, they established a support fund to combat child hunger. In 2024 alone, they won 12 awards including Rookie of the Year and were named Next Generation Leaders by Sisa Journal and Gallup Korea. So if you're still sleeping on BABYMONSTER in 2026, you're missing out on witnessing K-pop history being made in real time. These 7 girls, Ruka, Farita, Asa, Ahayan, Rami, Rora, and Chiquita, aren't just another rookie group trying to make it. They're a carefully crafted, incredibly talented, and genuinely passionate group of artists who've already accomplished more in less than 2 years than most groups achieve in their entire careers. The truth about BABYMONSTER is simple: they're not here to play. They're here to dominate, and they're just getting started. Every member is a vocalist, every member can rap, every member can dance. This is the YG DNA at its finest: talent, boldness, and that distinctive edge that makes people stop and pay attention. If this video opened your eyes to how incredible BABYMONSTER really is, smash that like button, drop a comment telling me which fact surprised you the most, share this video with your K-pop friends who need to know the truth, and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite groups. BABYMONSTER's story is far from over, and trust me, you're going to want to be here for every single chapter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Annyeong.